Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, hope you guys are having a blessed day. I didn't get any intuitive messages, so we're just going to hop in and see what's going on. So, Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? Fraud alert, fraud alert, fraud alert. So somebody definitely could be receiving, like a fraud alert. This could be when it comes, to like somebody, trying to commit fraud against them. Or this could be, like somebody, that is around somebody. So somebody, if it's, a fraud that's around somebody, I feel like that either, like somebody, could be feeling like somebody's a fraud and they're about to receive confirmation, or somebody just needs to, like be on alert because of a fraud. And then we have mistreat. So there's a fraud out here that definitely could be, like mistreating somebody, treating somebody unfairly or cruelly. So I feel like that, maybe that's, like somebody's confirmation. Maybe they aren't doing it now, but maybe they, could do it, and that could confirm to somebody that somebody is a fraud. But I feel like like somebody just needs to be aware. Wow. Yeah, somebody's intelligent out here. Somebody's smart. So there could be somebody, that could be trying to, play on somebody's intelligence. That could be, how somebody, realizes that somebody's a fraud out here. Give me one more. There's a couple that flipped over. But we got forgiveness. So there could be somebody, that could have treated somebody unfairly or cruelly, or, like they could have, like committed some type of fraud against somebody that possibly, could want to ask somebody, for like some type of forgiveness. But I feel like that it's fraud, so like they could come and ask for some forgiveness, but I feel like they really don't want the forgiveness. Maybe they don't, want the karma that comes behind it, or maybe, they don't want, like if this is somebody that committed fraud against somebody, of course they possibly, don't want, like some type of legal action to be taken against them. Give me one. Yep. Somebody definitely is about to discover something or about to uncover something. So this could be, going back, to the fraud. Whether it be a person or, like somebody, like committing fraud. So somebody, could keep getting fraud alerts, but they don't really know, like who's doing it or whatever, so somebody could uncover, like who's doing it. Yeah, somebody definitely could be being told, not to move too fast. So this could be, like when it comes, like to a relationship. So there could be, like somebody that's claiming that they want to be in a relationship with somebody, but they're really fraud. So I feel like like somebody's about to be alerted, somebody's about to discover or uncover something. Somebody possibly, is about to discover or uncover, why, they were mistreated, unfairly and cruelly. Somebody could have, like a fraudulent business or like an illegal business. Why is this fraud alert here? Wow. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is for you. So somebody's happy out here. They're definitely, yeah, with this fraud alert. Somebody, could be walking around, like they're happy, but they're really not. This is somebody that definitely, could sit back, when, like, watch somebody, like take mental notes about somebody. So this is somebody that definitely, yeah, could have studied somebody, or they, yeah, like they've studied somebody and they think that they know somebody, and so, yeah, they could be, like planning and plotting, to try to fraud somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I feel like that they could have already done it with this fraud alert, like coming out. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody's happy out here, somebody definitely, could be posting, like great things, about their life, on social media, which I've said it once before. Everybody is not happy, for people's good news or, when people are happy. So just be aware, But this is also too, like, like somebody, like treating people, fairly, treating people with kindness, and yeah, like basically, yeah, like getting stepped on. So I feel like that, like somebody, is always in some type of positive energy, regardless of good or bad, or, like somebody just needs to, like stay in that positive energy, like no matter, what happens, no matter what somebody discovers or uncovers. So something, that somebody could be about to discover or uncover, like could be shocking for somebody. Yeah, the creating illusions card is at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be creating illusions like they're happy, Somebody definitely, yeah, could be dealing with a lot at this time. This could be, like whoever, could be about to discover and uncover something. But I'm also picking up too, whoever this fraud is or whatever this fraud is that's going on. So I feel like that going back to, if the person that's about to discover and uncover something, stays in this positive energy, I feel like that they're going to, like come out on top. But yeah, be aware of, yeah, like creating some type of, be aware of like, yeah, like some type of illusions, like being created. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to create some type of illusion so that somebody won't discover or uncover something. But either way it goes, they can, create 50 illusions, but somebody is still about to discover or uncover something. Why is this mistreat here? Something is about to close. So this could be going back to, like when I was picking up on, like an illegal business or, like a fraudulent business. Something is about to close. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, like bring, like their drama to somebody's doorstep. So somebody just needs to be aware of that. But there, yeah, somebody's against somebody. Or there are some people that are against somebody. So that could be what somebody's about to discover or uncover. It could be, more than, like one person. Yeah, it's frauds out here. For sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a package. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, they could be, like happy, to, yeah, like bring somebody, some type of drama to somebody's doorstep. So this could be somebody, that, yeah, could be trying to, like, cause somebody, to be in mental turmoil or something like that. Or this could have already happened, Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive something. It could be at their doorstep. So, like FedEx could drop it off. USPS could drop it off. UPS could drop it off. About to discover or uncover something. Yeah, we got the keeping it together card. So yeah, something that somebody's about to discover or uncover, definitely, yeah, could be shocking. So somebody just needs to, yeah, like keep it together. But there definitely, yeah, could be, like somebody or some people, that could be, yeah, like against two people coming together. So that could be who, like somebody's about to, what somebody's about to discover or uncover. Yeah, like who the fraud is, Give me one. Give me another one, because that one fell on the floor. Yeah, the Creating Illusions card came out. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, like start something new. So this could be, like start a new project, start a new job, like start a new hobby or something like that. But somebody definitely, yeah, is about to discover or uncover, yeah, like some type of illusions, that somebody or some people, have been, like creating. So this is like, people, like somebody knowing, some stuff. Somebody's intuition, could be alerting them to some stuff. And, like people, keep telling somebody, that's not what it is. You're overthinking, just calm down or whatever have you. But I feel like, yeah, whatever, like somebody's intuition could be alerting them. It's true. You know what I mean? What somebody's feeling is not, they're not overthinking. They're not, yeah, they're not crazy. So there could be somebody or some people that could be trying to make somebody feel like that they're crazy. Why is this? Because I'm happy out here? Wow, we got the Leaving Earth card. So there could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could pass away. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like some unfair treatment, or cruel, like some cruel intentions, that they, had against somebody. But this, this could be a part of, like somebody's karma. But somebody's out of this world, though. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody has, like supernatural powers out here. So somebody is very, very, very spiritually gifted out here, for sure. Wow. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like whoever this fraud is. I feel like, yeah, when somebody uncovers or discovers something about whoever this is, because I feel like it is a person or some people. Now, it could be for somebody, like somebody committing fraud against somebody, but I really feel like it's frauds. I feel like, yeah, like somebody is going to be, yeah, like in that mental turmoil energy, that somebody, that they wanted somebody to be in. So with this Leaving Earth, this is like, like somebody, thinking, like self-harm thoughts and things of that nature. There could be, like some people, mistreating somebody unfairly, trying to, like get somebody to isolate themselves, to, yeah, like go into some type of mental depression so that somebody would self-delete. But I feel like yeah, like that energy, yeah, it's like, it's going back to, like whoever, like, yeah, was trying to project that energy. Why is this bringing drama to your doorstep? Somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could be, like bringing, like, yeah, like some karma to somebody's doorstep, or, yeah, like some drama, like to somebody or some people's doorsteps. But, yep, we got the, why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? So, yeah, trying to bring drama to somebody's doorstep. So I feel like that, like somebody just needs to be aware of that as well. But there definitely, yeah, could be, like some type of drama, that's about to pop off. And so that could be how somebody, could, like discover or uncover some stuff as well. Yeah, but somebody definitely, yeah, could be, disappointed. So going back to, yeah, like somebody could be shocked, disappointed, about, yeah, like, about, what they discover or what they, could uncover. Somebody could be a teacher out here. Yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover that, like somebody, was sent, like to teach, like them a lesson or something like that. So, yeah, basically karma. So somebody, could have been put in somebody or some people's lives, basically, to, yeah, like, teach a lesson. Why is this creating illusions card? Somebody could also be about to discover or uncover, how some type of beef started. Creating illusions. Yeah, we got a sneaky fox out here, so be aware. So there's a sneaky fox out here creating illusions. Somebody definitely could be about to discover or uncover, yeah, like who, the sneaky fox is. But somebody definitely, yeah, is on cocaine. There could be other people, that are about to discover or uncover that somebody's a sneaky fox, that somebody's a fraud as well. Maybe that's who's about to discover, uncover, you know. Maybe somebody already knows, you know, who the fraud is, who the sneaky fox is. But somebody definitely is on cocaine, and somebody definitely, yeah, could pass away. And it could be due to, yeah, overdose. But we got the bully card. So there's a bully that definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, like, leave Earth. Somebody, you know, could drive trucks or be a truck driver. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to truck somebody, you know, like, yeah, like trying to bully somebody, mistreating somebody, treating somebody unfairly or cruelly. This definitely, yeah, could have something to do with, yeah, like a family. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, you know, that there's could be some beef going on, you know, when it comes to a child as well. Or something about, yeah, a child being, you know, like, mistreated. But y'all see how all the big giraffes are looking at the little giraffe? So it's something about, yeah, like, some lies could be being uncovered, or, you know, like, there could be some people that could be discovering that, yeah, like, you know, like, it was all a lie or something like that. Yeah, they could be, you know, discover that, yeah, like somebody is a fraud. A whole fraud out here. Not a piece of a fraud, you know, not a half of a fraud. Yeah, like a whole fraud out here. Why is this leaving Earth here? 8 of Wands. So yeah, communication. But this is also, yeah, projecting, you know, like some type of negative energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be like communicating with people, you know, like on the internet behind somebody's back. So this could be, you know, like a fraudulent, you know, a fraudulent lover or something like that. But somebody definitely, yeah, could like, you know, like, could pass away. And so somebody, you know, could receive, you know, like some type of communication, you know, about it. But this could be somebody, you know, that mistreated somebody, treated somebody unfairly or cruelly. That's for somebody, you know, not everybody. I don't know. I feel like like somebody definitely, yeah, could be in some type of self-harm, you know, like energy. But we have the Ace of Swords. So somebody, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover the truth. And it definitely, yeah, could have something to do with, you know, like some type of spell work with the Ace of Wands. But it goes back to, yeah, the message that I did, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. You know, don't bring a tree branch to a knife fight. Why is this? Why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? Somebody could be doing some type of fraud on the internet as well. Or there is, yeah, like a fraud, you know, so like somebody, you know, could do something, you know, online, you know, somebody could put out, you know, like content online, and there's a fraud, you know, so somebody, you know, could have, you know, like took somebody's name, or, you know, took somebody's, you know, like whole, you know, content, you know, and tried to make it theirs. Is also what I'm picking up. But, ooh, the 8 of Swords. So somebody possibly, yeah, could get locked up out here. But this is also giving me, you know, like, spiritual jail. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, uncover, you know, like, yeah, that, or not uncover, but discover that somebody could be locked up. So this is like, you know, if somebody, you know, committed fraud against somebody, you know, but somebody didn't know, you know, like who it was. Well, somebody's going to find out who it was because, yeah, they could get locked up. Wow. There definitely, yeah, could be some truth, you know, that could be, you know, discovered or uncovered, you know, that, yeah, could, you know, this could be, you know, like a confirmation, you know, so that, yeah, like somebody can move forward. Wow. Why is a sneaky fox here? Yeah, somebody's a thief out here. Swiper, no swiping. Somebody's a thief out here. And then we have the Emperor. So Aries energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get locked up. But this is also too, this is giving me like father or baby father's energy. So somebody could be about to discover or uncover something about, like their father or their baby father. But this is also too giving me judge as well. So yeah, somebody could get locked up and yeah, they have to go to court. Or somebody, is about to receive, like some type of proof. So yeah, discover or uncover some proof or something like that, and yeah, like whatever this proof is, it could, somebody could get locked up. So there could be, like some beef going on. Somebody possibly, could, like want to again bring some beef to, like somebody's doorstep, or like some drama to somebody's doorstep. This could be because somebody, has discovered or uncovered, like some stuff, to basically, like some truth. Or this could be, like people, finding out who somebody really is, and they're mad, at somebody. Because maybe, like that somebody, told people, they a fraud, they gonna, betray you, they're gonna deceive you, when people, could have, like laughed at somebody or didn't, listen to somebody. And then, like, they, were deceived or betrayed. And so, like the people could have been like, yeah, well, such and such told us that you was this way, or such and such told us that you was that way. And so, they could get mad because, like somebody, could have told some people the truth. But with that Page of Pentacles, it's giving me, it's giving me, like somebody about to have some proof. But somebody could also, like, want to communicate with somebody, this is like somebody being locked up. And they definitely mistreated somebody. They definitely, were unfair, to somebody, cruel to somebody, and like, can you give me some bail money? Or can you help me out with a lawyer and woo yada yada? But it goes back to, somebody or some people trying to bring, like their drama to somebody's doorstep. Why is this 8 of Wands here? We got wine and dine. So yeah, this could be, like somebody that somebody, could be in some type of situationship with. So somebody's a fraud out here. Somebody definitely, could put something in somebody's drink. There definitely, could be somebody, that, like they could date multiple people. And so it's giving me, like a love triangle energy. So like something, could take place because of, like some type of love triangle. So a big fight could break out, or a big argument that leads to a fight, and so like then that's how the truth comes out, Wow. Somebody definitely, could put something in somebody's drink. So somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody definitely, could drink wine. Somebody definitely, could like wine a lot. But I feel like like if somebody, says that somebody whines a lot, I feel like it's because it's somebody's not whining. Somebody, could be telling the truth, but they could consider it as whining. So gaslighter. There's a gaslighter out here. Nothing but fraud. Somebody definitely, could be about to there could be a relationship that could be like over. Or somebody, could be about to discover or uncover something, and like that's somebody's confirmation, like to move on. Eight of Swords. This is like, like somebody's supposed to be, like somebody's supposed to be, like in a relationship with somebody. But like they out whining and dining, like somebody else, or getting wined and dined by somebody else, and then like something pops off, and that person, gets locked up, and like, so of course, if they call the person, that they were behind their back whining and dining, they're gonna have to tell the person, why they, were locked up, or why they got locked up. I mean, they don't have to, you know what I mean? Somebody definitely, is going to discover it, or going to uncover it, but it's like, like somebody have to tell somebody why they're locked up. And so it's kind of like, well, you locked up because you was cheating behind my back, And so what you expect me to do? Yeah, we got the bed out here. Somebody definitely, could be, like in mental jail. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be, like, could definitely, like be dreaming about somebody, or somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like a dream, and yeah, like their dream, could like uncover something, or somebody could discover something, like in their dream. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out something, like while they're locked up. So this is like, like somebody finding out, that like the person that they, were with in a romance, definitely, yeah, could have slept with, like a family member or something like that. The Emperor. Yeah, but there goes that, yeah, that laughter energy, yeah, because I'm happy. So somebody definitely, yeah, is full of happiness out here. Somebody's full of joy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be healing. So there could be somebody, like, so somebody's in the, like the state of healing, from, like some type of romance, some type of, like situationship. And yeah, like there could be somebody, that could be, like they could pop up at somebody's doorstep hollering about, I'm here. So somebody just needs to be aware, yeah, because I feel like whoever it is, it's a fraud. We got a new connection, so yeah, this could be, like somebody, that somebody, could have just gotten into, a new connection with, or it could be a new person. Wow, we got a Scorpio, so there's a Scorpio involved. We got a false flame, so yeah, fraud alert, fraud alert. So for somebody, if somebody, gotten into some type of new connection, yeah, that person could be a false flame, for sure. We got a Gemini. So there's a Gemini involved. We got a Leo, so there's a Leo involved. And then we got long term. So I feel like when this long term coming out, it's kind of like somebody has been knowing somebody or some people for a long time. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody knowing, like, yeah, like the fraud, who the frauds are, for a long time. Or, their intuition could have been alerting them, for a long time. But maybe, somebody, just couldn't pinpoint. It's something about, yeah, frauds out here. There's a Capricorn involved as well. Somebody's shiny zodiac sign could be of a goat. We got a twin flame out here, so there's a false flame and there's a twin flame out here. So for somebody, could have gotten into a new connection with a false flame. But somebody's twin flame, could be somebody that they've known for a long time. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have an admirer out here. We got a Virgo, so there's a Virgo involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming in as a partner or a companion. So somebody just needs to, be aware, because we started out with the fraud alert. And if it's somebody that somebody, who is already in a new connection with, yeah, that could be the, person, the partner or the companion. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces. So somebody's false flame could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Pisces. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. We got a Taurus, so there's a Taurus involved. We got short term, so we got long term and short term out here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Somebody's dog could pass away. It's giving me too, you know, like animal cruelty. So somebody, you know, could mistreat, you know, like a animal in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know. It's, We got a house. Somebody could commit some type of fraud when it comes, you know, to like a home as well. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a letter. Or some type of, you know, yeah, like some type of, this could be, if it's not a letter, it's a message. So this could be, you know, like, while somebody's sleeping, you know, in a dream, you know, somebody, could, you know, like, again, receive some type of, you know, like message while they're, you know, like while they're sleeping. This could be, you know, from, yeah, like somebody that passed over. We got concern. This concern card is a number 33, so yeah, Ascended Master. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that definitely, yeah, could be concerned. This is like, yeah, who somebody, you know, could be sleeping with, who somebody's with, who somebody, yeah. Somebody could definitely, yeah, want to try to cause some type of beef. For sure. This could be, you know, like somebody getting into a new connection. And this could be a past person trying to, you know, like try to start some beef with somebody, you know, that, yeah, like moved on, you know. But we got wealthy men. So, lawyer energy. Somebody, you know, could hire a lawyer. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover something about somebody. You know, this could be, yeah, like somebody, you know, that walks around, you know, like that, you know, like they're, you know, a law-abiding citizen, woo woo yada yada, and then somebody finds out that they're like a whole crime boss, or, there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people, that definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like, been walking around, you know, like saying that somebody's a fraud. And they're about to uncover that somebody is like the truth. We got great fortune. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be concerned about money. But the love of money is the root of all evil. So, somebody definitely, yeah, is about to discover somebody's a fraud. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, they call themselves, you know, like an emperor, or, you know, yeah, like they try to cloak themselves to be, you know, like an emperor, but yeah, like they're a karmic. And then, yeah, we got sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, some money. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that somebody's about to uncover, you know, that somebody, you know, yeah, they could like be on drugs. So this is somebody that possibly, you know, I'll never do a drug, or, you know, yeah, I did drugs in the past, but I don't do them no more. Yeah, like somebody still do drugs. That could be, you know, somebody could discover, you know, that somebody's doing drugs because, yeah, they could OD, or, yeah, like they could pass away. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, like the epiphany, you know what I mean? So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like a sudden realization, you know, of something. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to, you know, like, ask somebody out on a date. But I feel like like this, it ain't real. It's fraud. Somebody got fraud written all over them, or people got fraud written all over them. And maybe that's what, you know, like somebody, you know, could have been trying to tell other people. And that's why people could be mad, because people could be finally, yeah, realizing that, yeah, like whoever this is fraud. At the bottom of the deck, we got your ancestors are getting you prepared for something. So somebody, yeah, needs to know that their ancestors are getting them, you know, like prepared for something. This is also, too, giving me, yeah, like people, you know, like somebody or people laughing at somebody's ancestors. So this emperor, you know, could be, yeah, like an ancestor. And it's kind of like, yeah, so y'all was laughing at me, huh? Y'all was laughing at me, huh? Y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with, yeah, whatever y'all was doing behind, yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine's back. Somebody's home environment, yeah, definitely could be, like chaotic at this time. But it could be because, yeah, like they possibly, yeah, came against somebody, or, laughed at somebody's ancestors, whatever they did, it's giving me, yeah, like karma. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, the ball is in their court. Or the ball is about to be, like in somebody's court. So, yeah, like once somebody, discovers or uncovers something, yeah, they're going to realize that, yeah, like the ball is in their court. But we got a business contract, so be aware of a business contract. This could be, yeah, like a fraudulent business contract. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, like, yeah, like a real business contract. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, yeah, could feel like that it's not fair. Or somebody, yeah, is about to discover or uncover something about a business contract. And so, yeah, people, it's not fair. How could they uncover and discover it? We thought that we hid it and woo woo yada yada. Yeah, and somebody's ancestors is, yeah, uncovering it. Woo. We got eye for an eye. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have, could, yeah, communicate with a lot of people, or, date a lot of people behind somebody's back. And maybe they feel, like that somebody mistreated them, or, yeah, somebody did something unfair to them. But I feel like that's not the case. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to get some revenge, or be aware of, yeah, like somebody trying to get revenge on somebody. But yeah, somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, like, like get some vengeance, So this is like God, like, yeah, telling somebody's ancestors, yeah, like it's time, you know what I mean? It's time to, yeah, settle this. It's time to, But somebody definitely doesn't need to apologize, yeah, for like, for their feelings. So yeah, somebody, needs to say no without, like guilt. Yeah, we got big apology at the bottom of the deck. So there could be somebody that possibly, yeah, wants to, like apologize. It could be because they could be, discover something or uncover something. It could be because, yeah, like their worst nightmare, like could be coming true. So just be aware, because, yeah, there is some toxic energy that wants to come towards somebody. Wow. So there could be, yeah, like somebody or some people that could be, yeah, like having an argument about somebody. So I feel like that, yeah, like there's somebody, that, yeah, mistreated somebody, went against somebody, and now, yeah, like they could be, like arguing and fighting with the same people now, about somebody, but these people possibly, yeah, had this person's back, and now they could be, about to uncover or discover something about this person, yeah, like they're a fraud. So it's kind of like, yeah, this person had us, yeah, like trying to, like get revenge on somebody, or, yeah, like trying to, do this, do that to somebody, only for, yeah, us to find out that, yeah, like it was fraud the whole time. They was lying. Wow. Yeah, there are somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, use the cheat code and they still lost. There's somebody that possibly thought that, yeah, they were going to like make somebody codependent on them. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, that, yeah, well, everybody chases me, everybody, yeah, they, when I speak, they listen and woo yada yada. But yeah, I feel like that somebody didn't do, what, yeah, like somebody or some people wanted them to do. And yeah, like they, wanted to, like, get some revenge on somebody, or, yeah, like I'll show you type of energy. Yep. But there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, took part in some type of illegal activity out here. So somebody, yeah, definitely, yeah, could be about to discover and uncover, you know, who took part in, you know, in the illegal activity. There's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be stuck in some type of curse or some type of, you know, like, hex that they, you know, like, could have, you know, like, projected onto somebody. So this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, or some people doing a love spell on somebody, or, you know, yeah, like doing, you know, like some type of mind control spell on somebody or something like that. Yep, you could be saying the angel number 111. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to trust their intuition. Because somebody definitely, yeah, is about to discover or uncover something. So yeah, when somebody uncovers it or discovers it, yeah, know that your intuition is right. Know, yeah. And somebody knows that they only have two options, yeah, to tell the truth or to lie. But we already figured that out. Somebody either could tell why they, you know, got locked up, or yeah, like they could lie. But somebody definitely is still going to discover or uncover, you know, the truth. Yeah. So there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that not getting their way, and they could definitely, yeah, be soaking and playing victim, or this is, yeah, like somebody using, you know, like soaking and playing victim, you know, yeah, like as a cheat code, yeah, like they still lost. Somebody's eyes definitely, yeah, could have been closed, you know, to, yeah, the fact of who, you know, this is. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody's intuition, you know, alerting them, you know, this is like somebody's stomach hurting every time they get around some people, or somebody, you know, gets a big ass headache, you know, as a big ass sign that, yeah, like it's these people. But maybe somebody, you know, they just wasn't, you know, like, yeah, trusting their intuition. So that's why somebody definitely needs to trust their intuition. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have lied about being in a relationship as well. So it could be, you know, like, yeah, like a new person. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, showed unrequited fake conditional love to somebody. So yeah, that's that mistreatment energy. We got spiritual gifts unlocked. So there could be, yeah, like some spiritual gifts, you know, that could be unlocked to somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, uncover, you know, that, yeah, like these spiritual gifts have been unlocked to somebody. There's the, you know, an ancestor, you know, that, yeah, like, could be, you know, like, yeah, like, unlocking, you know, like some spiritual gifts, you know, to somebody. But yeah, we got alarming information. So somebody possibly, yeah, could receive some alarming information. So it goes back to, yeah, the shocking information, you know, yeah, the disappointing information. But yeah, we got rushed to the hospital. So you could be saying the angel number 911, but somebody definitely, yeah, could get rushed to the hospital. Yeah, there is a significant loss that definitely is about to happen for somebody. So somebody's being told, you know, like to set some boundaries when it comes to, you know, whoever this is. Because whoever this is definitely, yeah, could be battling a disease. It could be, you know, like a, you know, like a drug addiction. It could be, you know, like some type of disease that they could have gotten from, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, like dealing with multiple people. At the bottom of the deck, we got karma, good or bad, you know. But yeah, the karma that you know, get is, yeah, depends on, you know, what you know, give out. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, getting some type of karma for, yeah, like for moving, you know, like funny, moving, you know, like secretively, you know, yeah, living a double life. We got counseling and therapy. So somebody, you know, could be going to counseling and therapy, or somebody possibly, yeah, could be like, yeah, can we go to counseling and therapy? Somebody, you know, could be a counselor or a therapist. But somebody definitely, yeah, could need to go to counseling or therapy for sure. Mm-hmm. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there could be, like some people, that could have passed away, and that could, like, it's something about, yeah, like somebody's past. Somebody, can't, yeah, like they're stuck. This could be, like a mindset. So this could be, like somebody, that has been locked up, for, many years of their life. So they would be institutionalized. And so, yeah, like they're stuck, in that time, So somebody, could be 45 years old, and they could have been locked up, for, like 15 years of their life. And so, yeah, it's like their, their mindset is like an 18-year-old or something like that. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be flying under the radar, or they think that they're flying under the radar. But somebody definitely, yeah, is about to uncover something. So this could be, why somebody, is flying under the radar. So maybe somebody is already, like isolating themselves from people. And so maybe somebody's like, well, I wonder why they, don't come around or whatever have you. Yeah, it's because they committed fraud, or yeah, like they are fraud, or yeah, like they know everybody's about to uncover that they're a fraud. Somebody possibly, yeah, got the death card. There is, yeah, a big loss that's about to take place. But yeah, something about, yeah, passing away. So somebody definitely, yeah, could pass away. Mm-hmm. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that, yeah, there is somebody or some people that are not who somebody thinks that they are. So these are people that definitely, yeah, could smile up in somebody's face. But yeah, they definitely, yeah, either, don't like somebody against somebody. Yeah, they're just around somebody, to get, what they want or what they need, and woo woo yada yada, yeah, use somebody, for their energy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is about to get all the facts straight. Yeah, because somebody's about to uncover, yeah, like something, and it definitely, yeah, could be some alarming information that they, yeah, need to know. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to play on somebody's crown chakra. Trying to create illusions, yeah, playing mind games. Mm-hmm. Or, yeah, like some people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be dating multiple people. For sure. So be aware, because, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming in to lie straight up to your face. And it could be about, yeah, like, it could be, somebody gets locked up. And so, yeah, they have two options, to tell the truth or a lie. And, yeah, they lie straight up to your face. Mm-hmm. So yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like whoever these people are, somebody's not responsible, yeah, for their actions. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces involved, heavy Pisces. So there is a Pisces that, yeah, like somebody, they're not who somebody thinks that they are. Yeah, they're a fraud. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like there could be a fraud, they could be trying to, yeah, like come and lie straight up into somebody's face, saying, that, yeah, like somebody that somebody, is with is a fraud, just to, yeah, like keep two people apart. But yeah, the path to happiness is paved with boundaries. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to get prepared to put them up, because again, somebody's ancestors are getting somebody prepared for something special. Yep, we got spiritual attacks backfired. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been, like spiritually attacking somebody, and yeah, it backfired. Yeah, yeah, there is somebody that definitely, yeah, is attempting to control others' actions or decisions. This could be, yeah, by playing mind games, by, yeah, like, doing some type of, like spiritually attacking people, or, yeah, like doing some type of spell work. And so, yeah, somebody definitely is on an emotional roller coaster. I feel like that's what, like somebody or some people want somebody to be, is on an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to stay fearless and courageous, because somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to start a new love cycle. Yep, there's somebody, yeah, or some people that have a very distorted view of life. Yeah, they're lost out here. And then we got jail, no bail. So somebody definitely, yeah, could get locked up for sure. And I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there could be somebody that, yeah, they just been creating illusions, to, yeah, like get their way. And so, yeah, like, whoever this is, they use a cheat code, and yeah, like, they still about to lose. They're about to lose big time. Somebody definitely is about to take a big loss out here. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have teamed up with the devil to attempt to control others' actions or decisions. So yeah, somebody, yeah, they're into the dark side. It's a celebration, bitches. So somebody definitely, yeah, is about to celebrate. Going back to, yeah, like somebody's ancestors are getting them prepared for something special. But there's some people that teamed up with the devil, and yeah, they possibly, yeah, are about to have to answer to the devil. Because it could be too that, yeah, like people, because they use a cheat code and they still lost, yeah, they could be trying to, this is like, yeah, like trying to beat somebody, whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, however they were trying to beat somebody. And yeah, like now, because they can't beat somebody, they want to join somebody. So, so somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an N. But we got a positive blood test. So, So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover, yeah, like somebody, could be sick. Somebody, could get rushed to the hospital, and yeah, somebody could have a positive blood test for something. This could be, for drugs. This could be, when it comes to, like some type of disease. This is also too, yeah, like somebody, doing stuff, yeah, but secretively, and then, yeah, like trying to, like point the finger at, like an innocent person. So if they got something, yeah, they could try to say, they got it from, such and such. But yeah, they didn't get it from such and such. We got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover or uncover something, and it definitely could have something to do with a lover, or there's like a lover, so somebody could be, like have a secret lover, and so yeah, that secret lover, could, yeah, like uncover some stuff for somebody. But yeah, there's an upcoming change, that definitely is for somebody's highest good. Wow. Something definitely, yeah, could be being broadcasted for the world to see. So whoever this is that teamed up with the devil, they use a cheat code and they still lost, yeah. But something about, yeah, the internet. This could be, yeah, what's being broadcasted for the world to see definitely could have something to do with, yeah, this alarming information. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, created a disaster for themselves, and so yeah. Somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they're not responsible, yeah, for somebody's not responsible for whoever this is' actions. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to move from a big city to a small town, or that could be what somebody, could be planning to do. This is also giving me too, like, yeah, like somebody, could, yeah, like tell, like some people, like their plans. And so somebody could be trying to, yeah, like thwart somebody's plan. So this is like somebody saying, yeah. So if there is somebody that's at a distance from somebody, you know, and they're trying to, you know, like get nearby somebody, yeah, they could tell somebody or some people. And so, yeah, like somebody or some people could be like, oh, hell no, they ain't about to leave here. You know what I mean? They ain't about to, yeah, go and be happy and, you know, nah, hell no. So, yeah, there could be some people that could be trying to stop somebody, you know, from, yeah, like getting to somebody, from two people coming together or whatever have you. We got frozen assets. So somebody's assets could be frozen. That could be, you know, what could be being broadcasted for the world to see. Wow. Whoever this is that created a disaster for themselves, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could be eating their words now. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a U. But there definitely, yeah, could be some type of blockage, you know, that could be, you know, like removed. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, is about to discover that, yeah, like they fumbled a blessing for playing on the losing team. Or it could be, you know, multiple people. Somebody definitely, yeah, is a criminal out here. But we know somebody, you know, participating in some type of illegal activity. I just saw child abuse, child neglect. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to uncover that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, mistreats or abuses kids or, yeah, animals or something like that. But we got hospitalized. So somebody definitely, yeah, could get hospitalized. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, you know, why somebody's hospitalized, why somebody, you know, gets locked up or whatever have you. But I feel like somebody. Yeah, we got dating multiple people. So somebody, yeah, could be dating multiple people at this time. Somebody could get hospitalized, yeah, and they, you know, receive a positive blood test, and yeah, like they could have been dating multiple people, so they don't even know, you know, yeah, like who they got it from, but they know that they didn't get it from a divine feminine, divine masculine. But somebody definitely, yeah, could push the self-destruct button. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be mad that somebody means what they say and say what they mean. Somebody's repetitive behavior, yeah, definitely leads to, yeah, like some type of insane lifestyle. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their peace and happiness is definitely about to be restored. And somebody definitely, yeah, could there's some type of heinous crime that could have been committed. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be sitting in misery for sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, yeah, why somebody, you know, yeah, gets hospitalized or, yeah, like gets locked up or something like that. Anything else? Yep, what's done in the dark definitely, yeah, comes to the light. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, to handle this situation with divine class. Somebody has a weak character. Yeah, they don't have no moral compass, or it could be, you know, like multiple people. You know, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, led, you know, like or could have convinced people, you know, to, yeah, like get on, you know, jump on their bandwagon. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that the trash definitely will be, their trash definitely will be taken out. You could be seeing the angel number 123. There definitely, yeah, will be a change in somebody's life. Somebody definitely, yeah, will be able to move forward in a steady way. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, could be, or some people that could be trying to act like that they didn't know something. So just be aware, going back to, yeah, two options, truth or lie. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that could be possibly, yeah, like going through some type of ego death, but it could be because of, yeah, like the losses, that could be taking place. There is significant loss that's about to happen to somebody. And so, yeah, somebody's eyes are definitely, yeah, like opening up to a situation. This could be people, that, yeah, like trying to, like spiritually attack somebody. They could be, their eyes could be opening up to, yeah, like, like, yeah, like it's backfiring. So somebody's about to, yeah, discover or uncover, who masterminded the plan to mistreat somebody, to, commit some type of illegal activity against somebody, There's also somebody that's about to, yeah, find out, that, yeah, like, they took somebody for granted, or, somebody's about to find out that, yeah, like, some people, yeah, like took them for granted. So there goes the apology. So somebody, yeah, the mastermind possibly, yeah, could be wanting to apologize, but somebody possibly could want to apologize because, yeah, they know that somebody's about to discover or uncover something. Anything else? Something about somebody's ex-lover, because, yeah, I keep saying the ex-lover, so somebody's ex-lover is involved. But we got sitting in misery, so, yeah, somebody's sitting in misery. And then we got, you could be seeing the angel number 666. Somebody definitely, yeah, teamed up with the devil for sure. But there's also somebody that, yeah, they just want to, like apologize because they want to stay energetically attached to somebody. Wow. So, yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely pretend to love and care only to get what they want and need. Yeah, they fake out here. Fraud. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. And there definitely, yeah, is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be keeping tabs on somebody. It's an ex-lover. Somebody's ex-lover. A secret lover. But, yeah, life is a gift. It's precious and valuable. And somebody, yeah, should have took life, They shouldn't have took life for granted, Anything else? Yep, there it goes. Mental jail. So somebody definitely is in mental jail for, yeah, like the way that they treated somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to twist somebody's words. And, yeah, now they have to eat theirs. Yeah, somebody's a dreamer and a doer out here. So whatever somebody, could be dreaming about, somebody's doing it. And, yeah, there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, they spoke too soon. Somebody could be in mental jail. And, yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff that definitely, yeah, could be taking place. Going back to, yeah, the losses. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to discover, uncover, yeah, like, why, they keep taking all these losses, They could discover, uncover, yeah, like why, some spiritual attacks backfired and woo yada yada. Somebody, could figure out that, yeah, like their ex-lover, was the one, that was involved, with doing some type of spell work or woo yada yada. Whether it be, like somebody's a new person, in somebody's life, or, like somebody's ex, So somebody's worst nightmare definitely, yeah, could be coming true. And then it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a significant loss about to happen for somebody. And I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like see some alarming, you know, like information. It could be, you know, like broadcasted for the world to see, or somebody, you know, is just about to, yeah, discover or uncover, yeah, like some alarming information. So I feel like somebody just needs to keep it together. You know what I mean? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like very, very disappointed. But I feel like this is something that somebody needs to see, you know, in order for, yeah, them to, you know, like, yeah, like understand that their ancestors are getting them prepared for something special. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything is going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.